We've just left Swakopmund after 3 fantastic days on the coast where we enjoyed slightly cooler temperatures, and we explored the area doing that little 5 safari and then the amazing sand dune safari driving between the desert and the sea, which of course you would have seen in last week's video. Now we're doing about a 5-hour drive from Swakopmund to Sossusvlei, which is in the desert. So first of all, the temperature is going to get a lot hotter. It's going to get about up into the mid-30s from the mid-20s in Swakopmund. And also, as you'll see from this recording, it was a really bumpy road, and often the road was just like a pebbled track. Thankfully we had a 4x4, and even more thankfully we had no punctures. We had 2 spare tyres, and the car rental company did show us how to change a tyre in case we had a puncture. And as you can see, we almost saw nobody else in the whole journey, but there were some amazing sights along the way, and the terrain changed the further we got into the desert. Down very bumpy roads for the last 100 miles or so, we've arrived at the Tropic of Cancer, and here's our little car that's getting us there so far. And you can see there's absolutely nothing around us except for desert, although the terrain has changed quite a lot and it's become a lot greener and obviously more mountainous. But we are now at passing by the Tropic. So we've stopped at Solitaire, which is the point where we can get some petrol. I'll show you around the area in a minute, and they're famous for their apple pie, so of course we had to have some, and I'll let you know what it's like. So this is Solitaire. There's a little mongoosey thing walking by. Lots of old engines. Hello. So we're just arriving at Desert Quiver Camp. Rooms 1 to 12. Yeah, 312 there.
That's a short walk.
Perfect. So welcome to Desert Quiver Camp. This is our back garden. We can see some oryx. That's the main building there with a pool, which we can now just stumble towards luckily. And we asked to be moved to a closer one. And then this is our this is our room for the next 3 days, home for the next 3 days. No, the air conditioning's not on. This is our room. Basic, but hopefully nice. Bathroom. Shower. So, basic room, but nice. Got a little friend in the room already. Ronald James, he's got a leg missing, poor little thing. You don't like spiders?
It's not a spider, it's that beetle.
Don't squash him.
No, they play dead, remember? That's fine.
So that's the Desert Quiver Camp tent. Ooh. And then outside You have a little seating area, and I think
That's the
there's a kitchen area in there with a fridge. So that's it. And I can't tell you how hot it is. Roasting. Anyway, we're going to unpack now.
When the rain is raining, the water will just run off, will not enter the room. And those beds, they can make a big nest that can accommodate 300 or 400 beds if there's enough material. That's why they used to choose which branch is more stronger. Because if they make a mistake and choose the weaker branch, then the rain came, the nest used to become heavy, then the branch would break off.
Stopped for our sundowner now in this spectacular location. And if I stop moving, you can hear how quiet it is here. The landscape is amazing. It looks like something out of Mars or I don't know where, with these massive stones. We're going to have our sundowner just on the other side of these rocks where there's James, the tour guide, is setting up for our drinks. What a lovely way to spend an evening, and hopefully it will be a nice sunset. I'm hoping tonight the clouds will be clear enough so we can see some amazing stars as well. So I attempted to do a time lapse of the sunset, and I really hope this video shows you some of the beauty of this evening. And this is one of those moments where you kind of pinch yourself and think, I need to remember this when my life gets really stressful, because it was so tranquil and quiet, and we all just stood drinking our wine and watching the sun go down. Next week we are visiting one of the most Instagram places in the world, one of the most stunning and surreal places in the world, and that is Desert Quiver. So make sure you join us next week as we take you out on the road again.